Greetings, Tube Dwellers, and welcome back to the Wings of Liberty campaign. I'm going to continue my brutal playthrough, and actually, let's see here. Yes, that's the one, Gotta make sure I load the right game here. We return, yet again, to Joey Ray's bar. I'm not going to get into any of the little side stuff, let's get straight into the meat and potatoes.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Mar Sara. Transportation is on the way.
Hold out.
Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
Okay, so Dominion security forces. Mission name is 0 Hour. It says hold out until extraction. Credit reward is 55,000. I still haven't seen what I can spend those on yet. Bunkers is what they're going to give me in this mission. Difficulty brutal. Let's launch.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive
So the Dominion is gonna
biosignatures landing
No.
at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you,
I
Titus.
swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Zerg?
We gotta hold out long enough for extraction.
I'm guessing after the
We man
artifact?
the bunkers and hold those two bridges as long as we can. We just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
The artifact is just now
Been
arriving.
in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Yeah, it's a totally different story against the Zerg. 0 Hour, here we go. Now, as always, I want to pause very first. I want to go look at my achievements for 0 Hour. Now, again, these might not be in order. Hold the line, complete the 0 Hour mission on normal difficulty without losing or salvaging a structure. Okay, so don't lose one structure. Now, that is on normal difficulty. I'm not totally sure I'm going to be able to do that on brutal. It's not real difficult on normal. Destroy 4 Zerg hatcheries in the 0 Hour mission on hard difficulty. That one I'm definitely not going to be able to do on brutal, especially not if I plan to both hold the line and do the best defense. As you can see, I have gotten that one as well. On hard difficulty, it's a little bit hard, you know, as the difficulty would suggest. But you can kind of push out and get hatcheries. You just got to be real careful about how you do it. Complete all mission objectives in 0 Hour. Okay. Well, we should be able to complete all mission objectives, although I really don't think we're going to be able to do basically either of the other two achievements. So let's go ahead and load up in our bunkers, and actually, let's do something else real fast. I think there are a couple things I can do out in this little bit of city before before anything else really gets on the road. Can I? Oh, I've got exactly enough money. Ooh, hydralisks, Christ. Those are very damaging when you don't have siege tanks or some kind of other tech to help you against them. I'm not going to win that. Get back, get back. The hydralisk shouldn't be able to keep up with me. Oh, if I just stay away from... Okay, yeah, we're gonna put a rain check on doing anything over there. We're gonna keep the SCVs going. I like that I can start a research right off. I half want to salvage these. If I was playing just to win this mission, I would salvage both of these bunkers. Actually, you know what? If I was playing to win this mission, I would back up to here. I would salvage these bunkers. That way I have a little bit of high ground. And you know what? On brutal, I might actually have to do that. That might be a good idea. If I do it from the beginning, then I'll waste less resources trying to do this silly stuff right now. I'm going to defend this push, and then I think I'm going to try to just salvage these bunkers and get out. That sounds the most logical. Oh, it looks like I'm not even going to get to salvage this one. Oh, can it get it? Oh, it's so close. I actually am going to get it. Sweet. And let's do the same over here. Now, before that totally goes down...
We're getting tore up out there. We gotta fall back to high ground.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Tychus. That's actually a very good tactical plan. That's what I was expecting to see in just a second, though. There are forces on the map that I would do good to try to go rescue. I'm going to try to rally some Marines back into my bunkers at home. I was almost over here anyway, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of enemy resistance. I think I just picked them all up. Oh, and now I need depots. I was about to need them anyway. Let's get a couple going. as that one isn't going to take me real far out of the red. I now have +1 damage. That is very handy. Oh boy. In come the Zerg. And with these roaches, I'm going to be backing up to the high ground. After a little bit of stop micro, they're going to take their time taking out all of those first. All of those air bogeys, huh? All of those missile turrets. This little push they did actually had a plan behind it. They're bringing in air bogeys directly after. I would really like to have at least one medic. One medic at least would be medic, medic, medic. Please, can I please get a medic? Let me get all of those barracks in there. Boy, I don't have near enough money. I'm taking 2 out of gas. Luckily, he is not very good with his Mutalisk control, and he's just going to suicide him in. If he came around to my mineral line, that would be so atrocious.
Not enough minerals.
I'm not sure that that little SCV is going to be able to stay out there. They're attacking light poles. That's hilarious. I believe another little force is going to pop up there before long, and I'm going to want to be able to go out and get it when it does. I'm going to put you right there. He has auto repair on. I'm actually going to patrol him over there. Auto repair and patrol do work in conjunction with one another, so he will walk around and repair anything he gets close to. Also, since SCVs are biological, medics can heal him, so him going past my medics will keep him alive. Which is all very nice.
Not enough minerals.
Let's make sure all of you guys are on my same control group. I need another supply depot. These SCVs need to be consistent. I'm really bad right now on training my SCVs consistently. That probably needs to be my primary focus because I'm still very low on them, as you can tell by my inability to constantly produce units. After this push, I might try to go ahead and push out to the middle. Yep. Here they're calling for help. Let's see, this way I think. Let's try it. More medics, more marines. Now, you got to be real careful with pushing up on creep, and you got to be real careful with using just marines against spine crawlers. Both can be risky prospects. I don't think, yeah, that spine crawler's just not close enough. I'm going to do one little thing. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure I ever got... let's assume I did. I'm going to push in on one of these spine crawlers. It's not a good idea for me to do this, but I just want to kind of exemplify something after I get 2 more supply depots going and another SCV. As you move in, you want to take steps forward. So you want to fire and then go forward a little bit and then go forward just to get all of your marines firing at the spine crawler as soon as possible. If you just 1A them forward, then these marines will start firing, and these back here won't fire until they've walked around the side, and it takes it a lot longer for all of your marines to get firing, and it makes a huge difference in how long overall it takes you to wipe them out. Let's go ahead and start the armor. I don't expect to have a whole lot of damage being taken, a whole lot of damage being done to my troops, but when the damage is done, I would like to be able to survive through it a little longer. And I think for the most part, I'm going to be okay to pretty much just turtle up here. Now, 12 minutes is when my evacuation ship comes, so I've got quite a bit of time to do so. You know what? I'm going to get bored in the next 12 minutes. Let's see if I can take out one hatchery. I shouldn't do this, playing on brutal. I should not be going out of the base, but I can't take it. And the Marines aren't going to take it. Now, I happen to know there's a hatchery over here, but it's up on a hill. I actually think I'll be able to get to this hatchery up here faster. Whoa! Some Zerg coming down real close to me. And I think I'm about done on SCVs, but we're going to do it just a little bit more. And I am really close to a Zerg base. This is kind of dangerous, though. I need to be about business when I come in here. A lot of Mutalisks in the mix. I'm going to get out of the range of the one spine crawler. They're killing the mutas first, which I don't have a problem about, but I'm going to go ahead and focus that spine now. And when this hatchery busts, I'm going to get a huge influx of all kinds of baddies. So I'm going to give it just a second. And I'm going to be careful. And now we're going to focus down the hatchery. Okay, kill anything that's by, focus down the hatchery, and run! So there's one hatchery. On hard difficulty, you have to do that 4 times to get that achievement. It's not terribly difficult. I mean, I just pulled it off on brutal, but it will use your forces up, and medics especially. I'm really low on medics right now. That's incredibly dangerous.
Keep at it, boys.
when you're outside of the base, when you don't have these bunkers to help. Now we're down to 10 minutes. Not that I'll get less bored in 10 minutes than I did in 12. But now there's less time for me to fill just staring at my army. And maybe that'll slow them down. I don't think it actually slows the Zerg down at all. But maybe. We'll put a couple more turrets up. I just want a second turret with each of those. Just so if they use heavier Mutalisk counts, they don't surprise me with it. Come out of the middle of nowhere. I'm going to stop on SCVs. Let's see, there's 7 patches there, and I've got, you know, I don't know, 20 SCVs. Oh, more needing support. Oh my god, that's such a terrible place for you guys to be. Can I get strictly medics? As a matter of fact, the 2 of you that don't have tech labs need to get tech labs as well. Let's see if I can get up there to these guys. Now, I'm kind of glad I came down this little stretch, because as they spread this creep, the Zerg will also come build more of these spine crawlers. And I'm glad that they're not really going to get much of that chance. Oh boy. Here we go. I may need a little bit of help. I think it's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and pick this up. And let's get back home. Nice. Yeah. Stayed alive at home, no problem. Does that say reactor? Did I build reactors? I didn't even know I could build reactors yet. Well, that's cool. Okay. No, that's fine. 3 medics at a time is plenty. Ah, not the back of them. The back of the train starts attacking something a lot of times. Just these units will stop and fire while all these units continue to walk away. That can be really dangerous. You gotta watch stuff like that. Your units being stupid. Let's see if I can kind of more thoroughly surround this entrance. Now the thing about having troops out here in front of everything else, you know what? As a matter of fact, take that out. That's great. Oh, nice. I actually like that a little bit. Yeah, go respond to that Mutalisk harass. And I lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's close. No, it's not. I'm definitely going to get that. Now from there, patrol all the way over. Hopefully I won't lose both of those SCVs. Anyway, like I was saying, when Zerg forces come in on this front ramp here, the Zerglings are going to give them vision up. So once a Zergling gets to the top of this, any ranged units down here, over here, they'll have targets within range to fire at. Whereas if I kept my units back, like say here, then the units can't fire over here. They can only fire right here, and it kind of forces them more so to use the choke. So if you ever see this on multiplayer maps, roughly the same goes. You gotta kind of be careful about positioning troops forward, even when you have the high ground, because all it takes is a little bit of vision, and then he might have a concave on you, and you know what? This boat, my friend, does not float. You little Zergy are gonna have to go down. Retreat! Run! Run! Back into the fortress! Oh god, banelings. Alright, so we continue our waiting game. Let's play a little Supply Depot Tetris, shall we? Yeah, that's fun. It's kind of interesting to see how much you miss spamming the same button and clicking at the same time. Any depot that stays up, yeah, that wasn't timed perfectly. We will be getting out of here soon, Rainer. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put some of these guys up here just because I've got so many Marines saturating the front of this. I'll put a few over here. Matter of fact, they can even help clear some of that out. You guys go all the way up into the front. Yeah. Get them Zerglings. Terrible way to build depots. 3 SCVs. I queued up a total of 6 depots. That means they're not even going to start on the second set until they're finished with the first set. But that's okay. It's a fast, low attention way. Your attention is a very important resource in Starcraft 2. And the things you spend it on can make or break a lot of stuff. Wow. Really close on my bunkers there. Really close. And because that was so close, I'm going to get... I don't really need this many SCVs. Mine in anyway. I'm actually going to get an SCV that just sits right next to each of those bunkers. These 2 SCVs are on patrol patterns, so they'll come out to the missile turrets, or they'll help the bumpers. Them bunker cars. Actually, I want you going all the way over. You need to sit right next to that bunker. Having these troops on hold position is really tripping these SCVs out. They really, really don't like it. Wonder if I could get absolutely OCD about this and get a little formation of troops going up here. I'm gonna have a line of medics right behind them so they can heal them super good. This is the Great Wall of Marine! Never thought you'd see somebody walling off with Marines, did you? It's giving me a little bit of nostalgia. It's reminding me of a type of tower defense map in the first Starcraft. That's not good. You guys can't attack my SCVs. Luckily my SCVs can defend themselves to some degree. What do we have there? 1. Now 3. Maybe I should just spread some Marines around my base. You guys right there. Get up there. Yeah. We're slowly getting control back. That little wall of Marines actually working out really well. Nothing's hitting the bunker. Even the banelings are going down in front of it. And it looks like the last minute and a half, they're just going to go all out. It looks like the Zerg really want this artifact. You can tell that, I mean, they started out attacking some of these local structures, but they are absolutely focused on me. They're focused on me way more than anything else here. So I think it's safe to say this is the exact reason the Zerg's here. I'm going to go ahead and get, at this point, an SCV that sets next to each of those missile turrets. Maybe a couple more out on the bunkers as well. Oh man, I have more SCVs in the back. Getting attacked by Zerglings. Stay alive, little Marines. Please heal. Medics. Not that I'm going to need them all in a control group, but let's make sure we're all control grouped up here. Everybody on 1. That tells me how many Marines I lose. As you can see, that number dwindle, this little number on my control group. I've lost quite a few Marines, actually. But I don't think they can hold up to it. They do have 2-2. That's interesting. I think that is because of Brutal. Oh, yeah. There's a Spore Crawler firing at it. It doesn't even matter. Look at that. That is what battle cruisers are supposed to do. They're supposed to just come in. Oh, yes. Laser volley. That is amazing. And as if I needed the help, I didn't really even. This is total Zerg obliteration.
Anyone still alive down there?
Yes, sir. Mr. Horner, sir.
Welcome to the party.
Come on down. Look at those burnt carcasses. There's a charred field of Zergling corpses right in front of that base. So there we go. I actually did not complete. I completed the all objectives. I didn't get either of these. Either of these achievements in that run though. Like I said, if you play it on hard, you could probably get both of these achievements. Destroying 4 hatcheries is kind of tough, but if you push out the way I did for that 1 hatchery, and if you mainly do it early, do it before they get to that later stage, you'll have a higher chance of killing all 4. And the direction that I pushed as well, there are 2 hatcheries there, and then there are a couple other 2 ones kind of easy to get to the up and to the right of that. And there's even an Easter egg in that level that you might get to see. Rebel squads rescued, 3 out of 3. Hatcheries destroyed, 1 out of 8. There are a total of 8 hatcheries in that mission. I'm surprised they even killed the 1. Structures salvaged or lost, 5. Yep, you'll have that. Let's continue. Let's see what Jimmy has to say. And let's take ourselves off of this planet. Yes, I love that picture. That is awesome. Just seeing all the little guns and the different parts of the battle cruiser. Explosions going off. It doesn't even matter. No critical systems are damaged. We're just going to fly right out, plowing a road through Mutilus Gib as we go. Mar Sara Colony. 6:21 local time. Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Cinematic graphics, way better graphics than what you normally see on the ground.
Jimmy, you've been holding out on me.
Cutting it pretty close there, Matt.
Never left you hanging before, sir.
Fair enough. Just get us the hell out of here.
All batteries, concentrate forward firepower. Spin up drives 2 and 6. All hands brace for warp jump on my mark.
Tychus is gonna flip it. Oh no, he was bracing. I see. He wasn't grabbing the warp lever. He was just holding on to something. Wow. And they just warped from in inside the
Ain't seen
atmosphere.
Zerg in years. Why attack Mar Sara now?
It's not just Mar Sara. You need to see this.
Zerg Swarm launched a full-scale attack.
Devastation
man.
spread throughout all Outer Rim planets. Sustained heavy losses.
Casualties in the billions.
In the billions.
Minutes ago, the Zerg attacked a Dominion military research facility.
And now that reporter.
Mother of mercy.
New exclusive video footage confirms the Queen of Blades is in fact leading the swarm.
Oh man. And there she is. I bet Jim Raynor feels a little dizzy right now. Look at how big his finger is, my god.
We always knew she'd be back. But what's she after?
She's come to finish the job.
Maybe. It looked like she was pretty forthright about attacking the base that held an artifact just a second ago. Hyperion is the name of my battle cruiser. And we now go to its bridge.
There's no telling what the Zerg will throw against us this time. Sir, we need to make sure our hardware and munitions are up to the challenge.
Yeah, I'll check in with Swan down in the armor.
Swan.
Him, he's already got upgrades for us.
I hate to ask, sir, but is there a reason that convict's still on my bridge?
Easy, Matt. Tychus is one of my oldest friends. He helped me out of a real bind a few years back. I owe him.
Well, your friend has a criminal record as long as...
Mine, believe me. If Tychus Finley wanted me dead, I'd be dead already.
Understood, sir.
I suppose that's true. Now, I've got quite a lot of things that I could explore right now. But I think I'm going to leave that for the beginning of the next episode. And I will actually talk to a few people just because there's some pertinent stuff to storyline and to what's going on. But like I said, that's going to go next time. 100,000 credits. Cool, cool. I'm going to have to see what I can spend that on. So thanks for watching, everybody. Look forward to more in the near future.